Hi guys! I haven't made a sit-down video like this in quite some time. I just got back from a dog walk. Take this off. I love to go on a dog walk with these visors, and I love to be in the pool with these visors because it just takes the sun and just keeps it right off of my face. This is a casual day. I'm getting ready to go to the gym and go to the grocery store, and I'll show you my outfit of the day at the end so that you have to be patient and listen to me because sometimes I have things to say and I want you to hear what's going on. So, and many of you know my adult kids came to visit me. They always come in July. We have this rule. I go travel to them in the winter because I'm trying to get out of here because they seem to choose warmer climates than I have. And so in the winter, I go to see them. And in the summer, they come to see me because I have the pool and I have the 100-degree weather and I have the mountains and I have the hot springs and I have the, we had the most beautiful time. I feel like I could sing about it. It was so magical and beautiful. Let's get to the good. My son and his new girlfriend, they parked their van in my driveway. She had just gotten a 2023 camper van and was planning on traveling the world. And my son was still in Florida and he was putting out in the universe that he really wanted to meet a woman and he wanted to travel with her. He didn't really want to get a van. He loves traveling in his car. He has spent 3 years finding himself and traveling all over the world in his car. And at first, I'm the mama bear. I was like, what? I gave you such a cushy life. You had everything you wanted, and now you're going to go live in your car? What? It doesn't kind of make sense unless it does. So let me explain it to you. It takes a ton of courage to go out there in the world and to find yourself, and to minimalize your life in a way that you save up your money and you save a certain amount of money and then you just take a year off of your life and travel. Some people wait till they're 65, till they're retired to do this. And I think more and more young people are finally figuring it out that we really don't need as much as we think we do, right? We don't need a fancy house and a fancy job and fancy debt and fancy everything only to be miserable. Sometimes you need to just pack your stuff up, minimalize your life, get an RV, get a camper, get a car, and travel the world. And that's what he did. And it came at a pivotal time in his life. He was getting ready to leave. She had just bought the van. She was getting ready to leave and go travel to Washington to her sister's wedding. And he was wanting to find somebody who had never seen the mountains and bring them back to Washington. And the week before he was getting ready to leave, he went to this area camping that he never goes to in Florida. He was over in the bougie area where the girls just want to have all the sugar daddies with the boats and the, pay for this daddy, kind of, pay for my nails. He was in that area, like Miami and stuff. So he wasn't finding anybody that would accept him, his heart, and his situation. So he went to this other area of Florida. I had to tell this story because it's so beautiful and it gives me so much hope. So he had to go to this other area so that he could find this woman, this girl. She was out on the beach and she had just came back to her van. Him and his friend were just getting ready to leave the beach area, and he saw her and he's like, I knew, Mom, I needed to just have the courage because if I don't, I may never see her again. And he said, I was instantly attracted to her. I'm sure they won't mind me telling the story. They're so sweet. But he was instantly attracted to her. And, he went up to her and I don't remember what he said, but he said enough to where he could get her phone number. And she said, she was leaving in a couple days. She had to go do something for a week and then she would be back. And so my son listened, asked her what she liked to eat, and she was eating really healthy at the time and was just doing fruits and vegetables. So he invited her to the beach the next day and he wooed her. I'm so proud of him. Go, son! He's my son, I tell you what. I always say, if you want a woman, you got to stand out. You got to woo her. You got to do something different. You can't just be like all the other dudes that expect the woman to do everything. No, you got to be different. You got to, spark their interest. You got to court them. You got to open the door for them. You got to open the door wherever you go. You got to do something that makes you unique and stand out, because we have a lot of a competition in this world, right? So he made her this beautiful spread of healthy food, brought a blanket and put it on the ocean, next to the ocean. And, they ate together. They watched the sunset together. They talked. They took things slow. And he planned dates, another date for the next day. And then she left for a week and he was just like, oh my gosh. How am I going to ask her to travel with her without her thinking that I want her for the van or whatever, that I'm looking for something that I'm not? You see, when you wait long enough and you work on yourself and you only have yourself to depend on, kind of like me in my situation, you rely on yourself and you learn to turn inward for all the questions and answers. And you realize the world outside of you is not going to make you feel better or give you the answers or any of that. It comes from within. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, kind of thing. And on his dark days when he was all alone and he parked in some sketchy situations, and Roach Park, as he calls it, and all these roaches started coming in, and that could have really just like, I can't do this. It could have really just like had him drive home. He just readjusted and went to a new park and constantly readjusted and found the inner strength that he needed to find without anybody there helping him. Mom wasn't there to coddle him. I wasn't there to helicopter him. All I was doing was being there to I was over here praying for his safety over there and trusting that he was always going to be okay. And that's what life and the journey of life is all about. It's not finding more material things to make you happy. It's not finding more debt to make you happy to keep up with the Jones. It's not all these external things that we think that we need to make ourselves happy. It's actually diving into yourself and having the courage and the strength to follow your dreams and find your piece of paradise. He found his piece of paradise in Florida. And then he's like, all I'm missing. But he did the work on himself. He spent the 2 years meditating, doing yoga, working on himself and finding inner love and inner peace, finding out what he liked and what he didn't like, and just being selfishly aware of his surroundings and not needing anybody else to fill his cup. And finding his own strength and his own power and his own self-love was why he found a girlfriend right before he left, because he was putting out in the universe exactly what he wanted, and he wasn't going to sacrifice. I mean, to the T. He wanted a little petite girl. He had his body type. Man, you always got your body type. He wanted this, that, and the other. He thought maybe it would be better to have an older woman because he's very knowledgeable for his age. And sometimes the 20-year-olds just are, oh, let me take a selfie. And they're very selfish and they want sugar daddies. Not all. I'm not putting out that all of them are like that, but sometimes a lot of younger people can be very superficial and they haven't learned the lessons yet that he's already above and beyond learned, that some people never get until they're in their 60s. He surpassed all that and knew exactly what he wanted. And I'm so proud of him. He met her, he wooed her. Needless to say, he won her over, asked to be his girlfriend. She did a background check on him, make sure he wasn't a psychopath killer and all that. And they're beautiful together. They've been on the road now for 2 months. And, you know, he does the cooking, she does the smoothies. He got her to work out again. She had stopped working out, so now they go to the gym together. And I'm telling you, the whole dynamic is just, they play, they flirt, they're both healthier, they're happy, and it's just a beautiful experience. She gets on him when he's messy, she keeps him in line, and she's a redhead. So it's just the cutest. He loves that banter, he loves that spicy, you know, the saying that men love bitches kind of thing. But she's, you know, she speaks her truth, and I just told her, you know, never lose your voice, because sometimes my son can be a little overpowering, which, you know, but just don't lose your voice, and you can say things to him in a kind way so that he can understand that, you know, you may not want to do that. You know, it's hard to mesh two lives together unless you've done the healing work on yourself. And it was so cute the whole time. It was like, you know, these little talks back and forth. Well, how can I make you happy? And how can we, you know, da 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 da. And let me take notes so I don't get angry at you. And let me not overstep my boundaries. And he's really trying, and she's really trying. And when she looks at him in his eyes, you can just see how in love she is. And it's just a beautiful thing that I got to experience. And now they're gone. Excuse me. And now they're gone, and they're visiting, you know, all parts of Washington and stuff. And I was going to go. They invited me to go. But it's August. It's August. And I want to be here at my pool. I want to be here at my gym. I want to be here doing my yard work, obviously, and taking care of my plants so they don't die. And so I'm the house that everybody comes to. Where's my water? Let me get my water. Okay. So I wanted to jump on here and get my water before I just had a coughing attack. So many of you have expressed you didn't think that I have been filming because this regular platform video is not showing up. I have been filming, and I have videos on here every day, but what you have to do is under the videos, you go to the next side and you push shorts. I have been posting shorts every single day. YouTube did this new thing to where you can post shorts like it is on TikTok. So I loved that idea, because while I was busy with them I took 2 weeks off. I pre-recorded and I recorded things while we were doing things, 57 seconds. And that really helped me, because I was able to spend every second with my family and not feel like I had to separate and record and take the time away from them, because I wanted to cherish every single moment. My son made me breakfast every single moment. She made me smoothies. She's clean. And we just had such a good time that they're coming back. And I'm so excited in September. They're coming back through, and they're probably going to work here for a while and save up some money and then stay on the road. And so, I mean, it made my heart so happy to have every single day with them. My daughter flew in. She was here for 8 days, and we absolutely had a blast. I was worn out, and I needed yesterday to just kind of, you know how you just go, and then all of a sudden you're alone, and it's like, I went through the motions of, when my daughter left, I cried a little bit because I realized I don't know when I'm going to get to see her next, because she has a new job. And then I worked through those emotions at the gym. I tell you, the gym has been helping me so much, because I have this thing saying now, I turn my pain into my power, and I don't stop. I realize that I need that gym, because that gym is where I get to go and I get to just leave all my pain there. I work out all my pain, and I'm feeling so much healthier and so much better because of it. And my family worked out with me. We all worked out. I'm telling you, it was incredible. We all went to the gym together. We all worked out together. We all ate healthy together. We all are on this positive mindset. Nobody fights, nobody argues. when we do have tiffs or whatever, we discuss it immediately. We work through it. We forgive each other and move forward. We don't live in the past. We're not stuck. And this is a powerful way to live. And that's why I like to do videos on this, is because I like to share that there is a whole new way you can live. There's something about taking care of yourself and being a little bit selfish in order to get the results you want. And that's what I say to myself every day. Ursula, you're not going to be single long. You're a catch. And I'll look in the mirror and I'll say this. I'm like, you're a catch, girl. You look what you do. You clean your house. You take care of your house. You pay your own bills. Your own boss. You are a good person. You're healthy. You're strong. You're fit. You're fun. You've got all these sides. So how can you be single forever? You're not. But what happens is sometimes in your life, just like my son went on his journey of being alone and struggling and discovering himself and growing and learning and developing so that he could be this strong person when he met his strong girlfriend. She went on that journey as well before him for a year, and that's why she wanted to go on the road, so that she could, explore and get strong and conquer her fears of traveling alone and all of that. I mean, I've been put in this situation for about a year now of being alone. And at first it was very difficult, and I felt sorry for myself, and I was like, why can't I just find somebody? But there are seasons in our life, and if you're alone right now, I wanted to give you hope. There are seasons of our life that we are going to be separated from people and separated from situations and toxic environments and stuff, so that we no longer look outside of ourselves for guidance and leadership. We have to go inside. Meditation, journaling has been my salvation. Whenever I felt bad about myself, whenever I felt sad, I would just go inward and meditate and journal and sing and do all the things that I used to do when I was living at home with my parents, of my survival things. I sing, I dance, I have this whole beautiful house to myself, and I just do the things that I love, that I forgot about. And it's almost like you awaken this childlike spirit within inside yourself to just be silly and quirky and fun and do what you love and love what you do and not care who cares. And some people will follow your journey with you, and others will dissipate from your journey, and they will no longer be in your life. And you have to believe, and you have to know that there's a reason for everything. So don't fight it when people get taken out of your life, when relationships don't work, situationships go away, whatever. Fight for yourself. Fight for your freedom. And fight for inner love. And fight to do things the way that you want to do them, not the way other people think you should do them. Find your voice, in other words. And by my son taking on that journey, he found his voice. He found what he loves and what he doesn't love. He found his peace, his joy. You can see it all over his face. He's never been happier. And as a mom, that gives me so much joy to just know that he would do that. And for me, that's what I've been doing. I've been on this peace journey, living as every day could be my last, with no regrets, loving my life and just living my best life. And I know that I don't need to go on dating apps. I don't need to text random strangers. I know that when the time is right and when I'm healthy enough, I will meet my man organically in a grocery store, at the gym. We will lock eyes and just know. And I believe that. And the more you put that out in the universe, and the more you heal yourself and do the inner work for yourself and love yourself, how could it not happen? I mean, my son is proof. Now they're traveling all over the world together, and they're so cute. They're building each other up. They're lifting each other up. The banter was just so amazing to see it. Like, babe, I want the best for you. And yeah, I want the best for you. She even, helped him with his fashion. He was never a stylist. He just wore whatever. And when I saw him when they drove up, and she now picks out his clothes, and he just looks so much sharper and so much better. And I mean, that's what a good woman can do for you. Like, we have the ability, like the saying, a home is not a home without, the woman to just, a house is a house, and it's not a home unless you have like the interior designer and the love there. And that's what it is. And then he was able to help her get back into the gym and work on her health and hike again, and all the things that she kind of just took a back burner on. And now, like, she's like the powerful motivator, and she's like, let's go to the gym. And he's like, oh, I'm tired, Sometimes we have to be the other person's cheerleader. So I want to give you hope. Like, if you're sitting at home and you may be alone or whatever, and you're just thinking that your life is not going the way you think it's supposed to, just be patient. Patience is a virtue. I know that things are about to pop off for me. I feel it in my soul. I know that my soulmate is probably watching me right now, and he will find me. And I don't chase, I attract. You see, the more you work on yourself and you prepare for what's coming next, you don't have to chase. You just attract. Your aura about you is completely different, and all of a sudden you become this magnet to success and to money and to men and to everything. Like, my dream is to be a motivational speaker and have a podcast, and I just feel like there's so much that's in the works for me. Like, you haven't seen the last of Ursula. Like, I have so many gifts and talents that I just want to, and I want to sing, and I want to do all these things that I was told not to do for so many years. And now I'm finally just like feeling the power within myself, and every day I get stronger and stronger. And I know you guys want to see this outfit, so I love you. That's my power message for you today. I apologize for not being here and only having shorts, but the shorts are pretty great. It's just like TikTok. You can just go doot, doot, doot. You can see me every day. I've posted every day. I just haven't posted a long video in a while. And now, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go grocery shopping. And then I've got a surprise video coming with this food that I just found that I've been craving. And I'm going to do a video of it. And I've earned it. And I deserve it. And I can't wait. I love you for watching. Let me readjust my shorts. And then I'll get on here and show you my outfit. And you know what? I'm going to the gym in Crocs because I don't care. So this is my outfit. And I'm going to the gym in Crocs today because I found these cute Crocs, and I'm just like, screw it. Now these are a little bit short and spicy, but now these have a little pocket in the back, so you can put your stuff in the back. Isn't that silly? Crazy fun. That's my gym workout. Boo, boo, outfit. So bye for now. I just wanted to catch you up on life. Ursula's life.